Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Man Blitz. I'm Jake Lynch. I heard Pandemic P was playing good all of a sudden. Doesn't it even matter at this point?
You know it matters. It's almost playoff time. You know who's coming out of the West, the Clippers. But I'm Micah Huff, Nikola Vucevic for the Bulls. Since that trade, the Bulls have been 3-8, and the Magic have been 3-8 too. Who really won that trade? And Wendell Carter Jr., he's showing he can play basketball.
That's the side I would love to see. But I think Wendell Carter won that trade. He's all the way in Florida. It snowed in Chicago the other day, so I think he won that.
Got a new start, got great weather. Just them alligators. Remember that. Anytime we talk about Florida, the alligators.
Hey, that Florida love, man, coming different. But we got a great interview for you guys today. We got former Cyclone and current Finland basketball player, Prentiss Nixon.
Jordan of Finland basketball.
He averages like 35 points a game, damn near.
His stats be crazy.
By the time you guys listen to this, he probably already won a championship by now. Guaranteed. They play on Friday, but they're like 12 hours ahead, or 8. I think it's 8. So yeah. They probably already won this by the time you're listening. So congrats, bro. Appreciate you going on, man. But after the interview, we'll talk some Steph Curry, maybe MVP, maybe. Talk Celtics and Knicks, both 8-2 in the last 10. We'll get in a weekend preview. We got some great basketball games this weekend. And, of course, finish the closing remarks and song of the week. Got anything else for the people?
Hey, remember, if a six-man blitz, follow or check your message request first before I get any further. But always check six-man blitz. Hey, we might want to get you on the show, you know. We'll get your story out there, man. We got 93 subscribers now. Come on. You're going to get some attention.
Hey, according to Joe Spizak, NFL scouts and GMs listen to the podcast. But make sure to download and subscribe to Six Man Blitz on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, wherever you listen to podcasts, Google Podcasts. Hey, we on everything, man. But hey, we're on 93 subscribers on YouTube, man. We're about to hit 100. Just help your boy out. Take your mom's phone, subscribe. Take your dad's phone. Everybody got YouTube. It's free.
Hey, shit, we might even be on YouTube Kids. Give your nephew a niece.
hey, give us 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Hit that plus button next to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Now let's get into the episode.
Touchdown Bears! No way!
Hangs, fires, yes! The Bulls lead 87-86.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
All right, now let's welcome on basketball Bolingbrook legend.
Yeah, another Bolingbrook alum.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm good, man. How are y'all?
We good, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Always got to get the Bolingbrook alums in here.
Hey, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be on here. See y'all doing some productive, something great. You know, hopefully it takes y'all far, for real.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's start off with this. Start off with your Bolingbrook days, like we just said. So what does it mean to come from a basketball program like Bolingbrook and getting coached by Rob Gross and playing with some NBA guys like Broderick Thomas and Ben Moore?
Man, it's crazy. We look back and see how much talent that I played with and has come after me. I played with BT. He's with the Cavs. Played with Ben for a little bit. He's making great money in Australia in the best league over there. Look at Joe. Little Joe's like my little brother. He just committed to Kansas.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing to see how much talent Coach Gross has had over the years.
Yeah, you were definitely one of Bolingbrook's best players. You were named Juliet Player of the Year one year. What were some of the challenges and the positives? You know, having that pressure, being one of those guys.
It's tough. It's like every night you see a double team. You see a double team every night. Boxing one, things like that. But, I was blessed to have great teammates, man, that, made plays. They trusted me to, help them make plays and trusted me to put us in the best situation possible to make a run. And then my senior year came in. We just kept it going.
Yeah, you guys made the Final Four that year. Me and Jake were able to witness some of those games.
Yeah, young Bulls, huh? Y'all were young at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday nights always going to a Raider game, no matter what.
Hey, it was cracking in there. Bolingbrook was rocking.
Yeah, definitely, man. But so how does a kid from the Chicagoland area end up in the Mountain West at Colorado State?
Man, hard work, dog. Hard work, man, and just never I don't know, just never giving up, man. Never giving up on your dreams. And then just being around so many great athletes and so many great just guys. I mean, look at the guys I went to high school with. Yo brothers, Micah. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it just goes down the list of guys who I was in high school at the same time. Aaron Bailey. They were seniors when I was freshman. And things like that. Is, you know, just trying to keep the tradition alive and just keep it going.
Yeah, some Bolingbrook legends. So your first year, your freshman year, you got some playing time, but sophomore year was really the year you came out. What are some of the lessons you took from your freshman year of, you know, like not playing as much to in sophomore year when you had a great year?
Really just staying with it. I mean, freshman year was tough. I didn't play at the beginning of the year a lot. Towards the end of the year, I started a little bit and getting a little more playing time, but I just stayed with it, stayed in the gym, kept working hard, and I found my niche. My niche was playing defense, taking charges, things like that. And that's what my freshman year, that's what the team really needed. Someone just to play defense and just be a dog out there, and I embraced it. And then from there, sophomore year, I just, you know, kept that chip on my shoulder and just kept going, man. Just kept working, kept grinding at the offensive side, and just kept pushing.
One of the toughest things about college is like coming in from high school thinking you're the guy and stuff, and then you're just playing with a bunch of other dudes that are the guy.
Yeah, facts, man. My freshman year, our starting point guard was his 6th year of college, so I was 18 and he was like 24 at the time. So, you know, me being 18, thinking I was, you know, hot stuff on campus, and him being a grown man at the time, you know, it was a hard mix for the first 3-4 months, man. It was tough on me.
Yeah, I got some of those guys in my locker room too.
Exactly, you know.
All right, so at Colorado State, you had a streak or two games where you had back-to-back game winners. How was that moment for you hitting the back-to-back game winners? Because even hitting one is just amazing.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, honestly. Like, you know, you always wish to be in a position like that and, you know, to hit a shot like that, you know, a walk-off shot, you know, end of the game. And then to do it and be in it instead of front of a sold-out crowd in the games that were really meaningful, it was amazing. You just work for moments like that, man. When the time comes, you know, the preparation meets the opportunity.
Yeah, everybody's that little kid in the backyard, just down.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, man. Every now and then, I still got the video saved on my phone. Every now and then, I go back and watch it, man, and see the crowd go crazy. It's just, you know, it's a moment I forever remember.
So going into your senior year, you transfer from Colorado State. What really sold you on going to Iowa State? What were some of the things like the school?
Going to Iowa State was really they were good at producing guards, you know, NBA level guards, pro level guards, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to, you know, develop into a pro guard, and, you know, because I want to make a lot of money doing this. It's a game that I love to play. I don't want to stop playing it anytime soon. So I thought that was my best decision, best option to go there. I was getting back closer to home a little bit. My parents could come see more games and things like that. So that was the biggest thing with the development and being a little closer to home.
Those are great reasons, you know, to choose a school.
So you go from out west to the Big 12. A big argument me and Micah have is the best conference is basketball. Is the Big 12 the best?
Man, the Big 12 is the toughest conference in basketball. You play everybody twice. It's a gauntlet, man. Home and away. You can't run from anybody. It's not like, I mean, the Big 10 is tough, but the Big 10 has like 16 teams. You know, like you might only play Ohio State one time. You might play Illinois one time. Exactly. Now you playing Kansas twice. You playing Texas Tech twice. You playing Texas. You playing every top dog in the country. You playing them 2 times.
And you saw Baylor. You know they lift them with the football team, so you know that's
hey, man, let me tell you about Baylor. Baylor's real. Like I tell everybody else, Baylor's the real deal. I didn't see them up close and personal. I think last year they would have won the Natty. They the real deal. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, the way they play defense,
that was my pick, you know, to win it all earlier. Our first couple episodes we had.
That's a good pick because them dudes is real deal, offensively and defensively.
Now, your first year at Iowa State, you sat out. Now we talked about Colorado State, but this year you sat out. So was it a little tougher? Talk about that experience.
Man, sitting out's a tough experience, man. You know, you go from playing 3 years, really playing your whole life, and never having to take a year off. You know, I never had any major injuries, knock on wood. So, you know, you got to sit out, But I think it made me better. I mean, like I went to my next year and I struggled a little bit, but long term, I think it made me better as a player. I played against a lot of pros every day. Dudes got drafted. Dudes that are playing in the NBA right now. And every day was a grind. It was tough. Like the first couple of weeks, I was like, dog, I don't know what this is. Like this is ridiculous. But you know, you get adjusted. Just like everything in life, you adjust. And I just kept working, man. Just stayed in the gym, kept working harder, try to pick them dudes' brains. And that was really the biggest part. But just, you know, trying to stay in the gym.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, so you played only 1 year at Iowa State. How would you describe your time at Iowa State?
Basketball-wise or just
basketball
in general? Basketball-wise, it was rough. I'm not going to lie to you. It was tough, man. You know, we weren't winning games. You know, I went there because I wanted to win games in the Big 12. The year before I sat out, we had just won a Big 12 championship, a Big 12 tournament. So, you know, I was expecting to go and, you know, we were going to play well, win games, go to a tournament, things like that. And I don't know, we just hit a rough patch, man, and things just kind of got choppy. I wasn't playing as well that I expected to, which is life, you know. I had a lot of success, a ton of success up until that point, and I just hit a block of adversity. I think it made me better over time. Like now, it's like you just cherish basketball more. You know, you cherish the grind, the hustle, the adversity. You just embrace it, and just keep pushing through.
Yeah. You talked about guards, Iowa State producing guards. He played with top 15 pick Tyrese Halliburton on the Kings. He's having a serious rookie year now. How was playing with guys like that, picking their brains, you know?
Man, one thing about Tyrese, man, he's the real deal. Like a lot of people say, you know, he has a funky shot, you know, this, that, and third, but the dude's a real deal, man. I mean, he's a basketball guru. You can ask him any question. He'll know it off the top of his head. He knows basketball like the back of his hand. So, you know, I mean, he's one of my best friends to this day. We talk often. But the success he's having now I'm not surprised, you know. That's just who he is as a person. Dude, he's a great person. And he works tremendously hard, man. He works his tail off at this game. And just, you know, trying to stay after it. And he wants to be one of the greats, man. I mean, he's having a great rookie year. He's on his way. You know what I mean? Like, he has a good foundation right now to do what he wants to do. So, I mean, hey, the kid's ceiling is high. I'll tell you that. The kid's ceiling is high.
Yeah, the Kings got to steal with that pick.
Yeah, he kept falling down. I was like, man, someone got to scoop him up quick.
He shouldn't have dropped to 12. I know a lot of people kicking themselves now.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so after your Iowa State days, you didn't make it to the league, but now you're playing over in Finland. How was that experience playing in Finland?
It's a good experience, man. It's good to just, you know, get back in the flow of the game. And I mean, for the longest, it was tough. I sat around all summer, really till the season ended in May. I remember we lost our last game May 11th, 2020. And from there, I mean, March 11th, 2020. And from there, I sat around till I left. I got here in like February. So I didn't play a basketball game for like a whole calendar year, man. It was basically like another redshirt year, and I was just working out. And I was getting calls from my agent, and he was, you know, we might have something. And it was just nothing ever just fell through. And I got a call about Finland coming out here and playing. And, I mean, I think it was the best opportunity for me just to, you know, get back in the flow and just help me get back to who I am, especially after my last in Iowa State was kind of rough. But, I mean, I'm out here. I'm playing really well. My team's playing really well. We haven't lost. And, hey, we might win a championship. You know, hopefully we win, you know, four more wins and we'll be champions, man. And that's the biggest thing you want, you know, in sports.
Hopefully during that break, Nick the trainer was getting you right during that calendar.
Hey, man, shout out N1 training, dog. The best in the game, man. The stats don't lie. The stats do not lie.
He's the funniest sub I've ever had either. He just let us do whatever.
Yo, me and Nick always joke. I'm like, yo, I see Nick walking to my class. Oh, light day.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I remember it was like when Zhang went out and then Nick took over, and then I remember you would always be there in class. We would just mess with Nick. I
would work out and come chill with y'all in the class, man. Hey, Nick's the best trainer out. He's the best trainer out. He's the best substitute you can ever have. 2 for 1, man. 2 for 1.
He's got the package, man.
Facts.
All right, so what is the biggest difference between EuroLeague, you know, in Finland and playing ball in the States?
The physicality, man. Like over here, it's like there are no. I mean, like they call it illegal screens and things like that, but most of the time, like you're getting pushed, you're getting shoved, and they're not calling it. Especially you're an American playing in Europe, they're not calling that stuff, man. You like people undercutting you at the air, no fouls, slapping you in the face, no fouls, like simple stuff. Like in our game the other day, like the guy was shooting a free throw and his teammate walked to the free throw line while he was shooting the free throw, and I'm looking at the ref, and the ref like he's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's different over here, man. But yeah, like the defense is harder. I honestly think scoring in Europe is harder than scoring in the States. There's no like in the NBA, there's defense in 3 seconds. No defense in 3 seconds. You can just camp in the paint. They don't really call offense 3 seconds. They don't really call carrying. They don't really call none of that stuff. Unless it's just like blatant, like he just starts walking with the ball, then they're calling it. But for the most part, man, it's so physical over here, and the guys are really strong. So I think the physicality is the biggest part.
And then
I think, yeah.
You know,
like having physicality, I think that makes the games a lot more intense. You know how like the playoffs be like when there's more like toughness in it.
Yeah,
I just love the game more.
Facts, man. No, I be in the middle of the game pissed, like, yo, ref, like, come on, dog, like, you gonna call that? Like, just punch me in the face almost. But no,
there's definitely more emotion in it.
We all saw The Last Dance, so we saw Jordan getting like beat up by the Pistons. That's what they make it sound like, you know.
Hey, that's like what European basketball is. Like, it's like 90s NBA basketball. Just physical.
Yes, it sound like it, like that free throw story. Like I would be like, what the hell's going on, man?
I looked at the ref like, yo, like you're not gonna call that? And he just looked at me and just kept going. I'm like, all right, like okay then.
Yo, you want to play like that now?
like man, but no, it's cool. It makes you tougher, man. It makes you have thick skin. It just So whenever I get a chance to come back in the States, man, it'd be nothing. You know what I mean? Like that stuff would be easy. Look, that stuff would be easy.
Now, do you want to make an appearance in the NBA? Like, is that your ultimate goal to make it to the NBA?
Yeah, man. I mean, my ultimate goal is to be a NBA veteran at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think my goal has ever been to just make it to the NBA. I mean, like that's been on, on the list of things I would like to do. But I'm humble enough to know like how much work it takes to get there. But I also know like how much work I put in and how good I am. At what I do. I think like one day I'll get a chance, but I just got to keep taking it day by day. And hopefully one day I'll be an NBA regular. On TNT, ESPN, things like that. But until that time comes, man, I'm gonna just keep grinding over here in Europe. I'm gonna just keep doing my thing.
Hey, we can be supporting you over here at Six Man Blitz. Right?
Yeah, you got our support.
Always, baby. Always.
All right, so for the last part of the interview, we're going to do rapid fire takes. So we're going to
not really rapid fire though. Like every interview, there's just they're not as fast as they're supposed to be.
We just got this. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, now everybody has that game where there's just the game they remember for their life. What is the one game where nobody could stop you?
And that could be any level too.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Any level? Nickel Valley. Nickel Valley. Was that sectional championship?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was
one
for the ages.
One for the ages.
Oh yeah.
All right, now what sport would you be playing if you weren't playing basketball?
I think I'd be a football player. Honestly.
Oh, you a receiver? Jump ball?
DB or what?
I think I'd be a receiver or a DB.
Receiver.
Okay. Now, settle the Jordan LeBron debate for us. Who's the real GOAT?
Man, I had a feeling that question was going to come out.
It's tough, yeah. It's a great question.
Man, what I always tell people is I can't compare eras.
Right.
I can't compare Jordan era to LeBron era, but personally, I'm rocking with Jordan.
Of course.
I'm rocking with Jordan.
Now, you played in the Big 12, you played in tough conference.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best player you played against no matter what? That could be Iowa State, Colorado State. Who's the best player you ever played against?
The best player I've ever played against. Ooh, that's tough. The best player I've ever played against. Man, that's a tough question.
Looks like we stumped him here, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, hold on, who's the best player I ever played against? Man. Wow. Hold on. You got me with that. You really got me with that one. The best player I ever played against? Can I say the most dominant player I've ever played against?
Yeah.
Doak. Big Doak, Azubuike from Kansas.
Okay.
Like, he can't be stopped. I don't care what anyone says. He can't be stopped. We tried. Triple teams, double teams. Between him and Luka Garza.
Luka Garza, yeah.
Luka Garza is the same way. He can't be stopped.
Yeah.
Now, this next question is a question we just added. So it's 3 a.m., you're walking in the dark alley. You can pick anybody in the world. Who are you picking in a street fight to fight with you?
To fight with me?
Yeah.
Anyone in the world?
Yeah.
You don't even have to know him. Anybody.
Man, you don't even have to know him. Who am I picking in a street fight? That's a tough man. I'm trying to think of
The
somebody
last guy
big.
we had, he said Brock Lesnar.
I'm not Brock. I seen Brock get beat up on TV. Why'd I take Brock Lesnar?
He also beats people up on TV though.
Huh?
He also beats people up on TV.
That is true. I give
You
you that.
lose some and you win some. So.
So
who am I picking? Let's go Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz, that Stockton getting different.
Yeah. Let's go Nate Diaz.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
He's different in a street fight.
Oh yeah,
somebody who can do everything in a street fight.
Yeah, he's badass too, man. All right, so one of the trademarks for you playing basketball is the short shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how did that become a thing?
Man, let's see. I think my freshman year in college, I just got tired of my shorts being so long. Like, I would like look at myself on pictures and be like, "Dog, your shorts are too damn long." So I just rolled them up one game. I rolled them like one time, and I was like, "This isn't short enough." And I rolled them again, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm rocking with this." So then ever since then, like even like one of our like at Colorado State, one of our like reporters, he had like I had talked to him, and he was like, "Yo, like, why are your shorts so little?" And I didn't know if they were that small until he showed me a picture, and they were like super small. And then from there, I just ran with it. It felt comfortable. And then I got to Iowa State, and then I got some custom shorts at Colorado State. They were like -2 inseams, so like they were custom to me how I wanted them. Then I got to Iowa State, and me and Tyrese were really rocking the short shorts. Like that was my dog with the short shorts. We were on the same page.
That's how it be when you like look at your drip like in a game. Like, why do I wear that? And you like try to change it.
I'm like, dog, look like AI. And, like 05. Like goodness gracious. 2015.
Yeah, you wouldn't mess with them old college days where they was wearing them long, like extra large jerseys, extra large shorts.
Yeah. I wouldn't last, and I'd be pissed off every game. You need to be able to play right, man. You gotta look good out there. You gotta feel good, feel fresh.
Now the next question is, what was the hardest part about being a Division I athlete?
I say time management.
Oh, yeah.
Time management, man. You know, as a freshman, I struggled a lot, and I got better throughout the years. But traveling, playing games, missing classes, it's like, yo, like you gotta have a social life. So doing all that and trying to manage like playing basketball and going to class and have friends and doing all that at 18 years old, and I'm 13 hours away from home, it was tough. But then you adapt. Some people adapt, some people don't. People that don't, they don't last long. You know what I mean? They don't last long. Man.
I see some of the people that don't. Already.
They don't last long, man. They don't last long.
Yeah, that basketball schedule is different because you might play Tuesday, you might play Friday. It's different. Like football, it's just Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday.
When I got to Iowa State, Iowa State was on like a TV schedule too. So like we played on a Saturday and then we had to go play Kansas on a Monday. So it was like you play like boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like you have no time in between and you miss a class and missing assignments and it's all type of crazy stuff, man. But
Mondays though, definitely.
Hey. Big Mondays hit different in the field house.
They do hit different.
I got to go see Lil Joe play in the field house, man. Big Mondays hit different in the field house.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. He's going to go crazy at KU. But, all right, so say you're playing 2K, right? You know, you choosing the Nike deal or the Jordan deal?
That's tough. I'm a Jordan guy, but, man, them KD4s are different. I'm going Nike, man, because I got the Kobe's, the KD's.
Always rocking the Air Pros too.
Yeah.
Hey man, we got a lot of different options with the Nike.
Yeah,
Jordan, I'm a retro guy, but I like to style it when I walk around, not really the hoop in.
Yeah. Can't mess them up. You can't mess up them.
Yeah, man. Cost
Nah,
arm and
that-
leg. You get some mics.
Now, there's been a lot of great basketball movies. Now, which one is your favorite?
Coach Carter. I got to go with Coach Carter, man. Coach Carter's my all-time. I can watch Coach Carter every day for the rest of my life. All time.
All right, so April to start it up. So that means that's baseball time. Who you rocking with, White Sox or Cubs?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think I'm gonna rock with the Sox, man. I'm gonna go with the Sox.
Yeah. There's some people that they're like, oh, like if Chicago's winning, I'm winning. But it's a little different. You gotta be a Cubs or White Sox. You gotta pick.
You do have to pick. You can't rock with both, man. You gotta Sox or Cubs. I'm gonna rock Sox. I'm gonna rock the Sox, man.
I hear you.
I guess you rocking Cubs.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
But I've been slacking on the game. Like now, COVID's with getting better. Like you can go to baseball games and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball games atmosphere different. I like the Cubs better than the White Sox, but both are still good. So it's not bad.
No, I do agree with you there. I like the Cubs baseball atmosphere better than the Sox.
Yeah, you can still go to both. It is decent. But the next question, we get some interesting answers. A lot of people, say pick a lot of older people for this one, but you got 3 dinner guests, dead or alive. Who are you choosing?
Ooh, it's tough. I'm gonna go as Isaiah Thomas now, like the one that's in the NBA now.
Okay.
Him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Eric Thomas.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Neighborhood Nip if he was alive, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. So Eric Thomas is in E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher?
Yes, sir. Yes, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, baby.
We're going to get you right.
I gotta pick his brain. His brain, man.
Nah,
He came and spoke with us my redshirt year. It was actually pretty dope. It was actually a dope experience.
Yeah, he's a live person, man, but like your answer's a little more real because people come out here talking about Jesus and stuff. Come on. MLK, like, come on,
Yeah, you got to be a little realistic. Come on, man, you got to be a little realistic.
Yeah, it's funny seeing the answers because one, like Joe, we had one where he did like Jesus, like MLK, people like that, and then he did another one where it was Flow Rider, like people like Rick Ross. So it was like
Flow Rider.
Yeah, Flow Rider, Rick Ross, so people like that.
I ain't taking Flow Rider. He ain't coming to dinner with me.
Hey, hopefully they paying for dinner. That's all. They gotta provide the
Flow
dinner.
Rider paying. He can come if he paying for dinner. If he ain't paying, he stay at home. He ain't stay in Florida with all that.
All right, so for the last question, we asked everybody this, a very popular question. So in the movie Cars, do you have life insurance or car insurance?
First of all, that's one of my all-time favorite movies. Let's get that out the way. It's an all-time great movie. One of the greatest movies. One of the greatest animated films ever made. First.
Unpopular opinion.
Second, life insurance or car. I'm going life because
Life? Okay.
their life is driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would assume it would all, maybe that's just like under life insurance. Like you get car insurance with it.
Nah, yeah, we've had some interesting answers. Like his brother Jacob said health insurance.
Health insurance. Like he created his own answer to the question. Like we gave you 2 options.
What? Health insurance.
That's what we were saying too. And then we had someone else say, it's like progressive, the bundle. So,
I like that one.
That was the best one.
That's actually
Put some
creative.
thought to it.
Yeah, that was creative. But, I mean, everybody else has said life insurance because they are cars. So
Yeah,
their life insurance is car insurance.
Life, but progressive is. I think that's. You're gonna have to throw that in there, like, or maybe progressive, like give them a little option, or maybe progressive.
add extra option.
Flow on there. Hey, not health insurance is an extra option though. You can never put that.
Facts. Health insurance can't come on there.
All right, so that's all we got for an interview. We appreciate you. And we'll be supporting Prentiss Nixon moving forward, man, over at Six Man Blitz.
Hey, man, I'll
And
support y'all.
he's the first person to be on time to our thing. So, you know, major props to that.
He was early, too. He was early.
Yeah, he was early.
Time is money, baby. Time is money. Time is money. Money is time, baby. All day, every day. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Hope you guys liked that interview with Prentiss Nixon. We got some great content for you guys coming soon. Hopefully some more interviews. And now we're assembling a basketball team. We got Prentiss, Ben Moore. It's not really a squad yet, but it's getting
Aaron Bailey played a little basketball too in his free time.
Hey,
So, you know,
gave us that insight. Hey, I would love to see Joe Spizak playing power forward like Kareem Bigums, man. That'll be a funny sight to see. But hey, just to know at the beginning, we did not jinx Prentiss. He said he ain't losing games since he went out to Finland. So that's.
I was thinking about it. But, hey, only good luck from Six Man Blitz, man. That's all we.
All right, but moving away from that, moving into sports talk, Steph Curry. He's been on absolute tear of lately. We've all been seeing it. That's the only thing ESPN been posting. You know, LeBron's out, LaMelo's out. The only thing they got to post is Steph Curry. But the question is, MVP.
He's on a historic run. They're saying this might be his best season too, to be honest. But you know, it's either him making shots or who else is gonna make shots? Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre off the bench. Who else is gonna make shots for this team to win? And I think this is just him. He's got a lot of freedom to do whatever he needs to do to win. But when have you ever seen an MVP win with their team being the 9th seed?
Exactly. That's the thing they've been talking about. How could you be an MVP but not even make the playoffs?
Right.
But he can make the playoffs because the whole playing thing.
Yeah,
but
the playing tournament.
But that's still like 8 seed MVP.
But have you seen him lately? He had like 12 threes against the Sixers. Like,
there was a stat where he has like 3 games of 10 plus 3-pointers like this week, and nobody else has like close to that like in their whole career.
Insane.
He's got like 23 in his career now.
And like imagine just like guard or double team it, like help him with the double team on him. Just like you gotta be everywhere.
And then, but like you can double team because no one else is gonna shoot.
Yeah, nobody else.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave Draymond Green open? Yeah, you are.
Prentiss Nixon looking like Steph Curry in Finland, but yeah, Steph. I mean, that's the only thing holding him back, and he's definitely passed Embiid now since Embiid was hurt all those games.
Let me stop you there.
I think he passed Embiid.
Embiid can win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. Like
But
he said
Embiid was hurt too
interview.
many times. He was hurt too many games.
It's tough because all of the top candidates have been hurt. I mean, Damian Lillard is another option. He's played like one of the most games, or Jokic. He's played one of the most games, but like really, I mean, Jokic is probably the favorite right now because he's on a tear too. He had like 48 the last game.
Exactly. I think the Joker has to be number one at this point, and his role is going to expand now since Jamal Murray's out. He just had surgery on the ACL, so
yeah,
I would say Jokic is the lose, but Curry's creeping up behind him, man. He's having a very historic season. Like he's having the 06 Kobe like stretch right here, where he's just putting up crazy numbers these last 2 weeks. But we'll see if he keeps it going. I think he will, but no one else is on his team, and he has to keep winning to stay in the
for them to make the playoffs. And he wants to make the playoffs, but hey, Draymond Green, he's not with that playing tournament, so it's gonna be a little lonely if you get in the playing tournament.
Draymond Green is such a diva, man. All right, so in the East, there's 2 teams very hot right now. I know you'll say the Wizards too, but man, who cares? Who freaking cares, man? All right.
6 straight, man.
8-2 in the last 10 for both these teams. The Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Now, we know both teams are hot, but which team is more dangerous in your opinion?
It's tough because the Knicks haven't been relevant for like how many years? And I trust Tom Thibodeau in the playoffs, but Julius Randle, we've never seen him in the playoffs. They got some veterans, but there's some young guys. RJ Barrett, we won't know how he'll be for the playoffs. But the Celtics, they've been to like 3 Eastern Conference Finals in the last couple of years. I trust that Tatum and Brown a lot more, and they can be dangerous. Kemba Walker, he's going to produce a lot coming up in the playoffs. And Evan Fournier, I think he's a good addition, going to be like Gordon Hayward.
My man's talking about Evan Fournier. Come on now, get out of here.
Hey, how do you pronounce it? Well, let me hear you try.
No, I'm just saying, like, the fact that you're bringing him up is irrelevant. I don't know why you're bringing that man trash.
Bro. Like, hey, when he's out for the Magic, he averaged 18 a game. Come on.
Okay, he's not trash, but he's not going
And
to do
Jabari Parker too.
My man bringing up Jabari Parker in 2021. Man, I don't want to hear that, Jabari Parker. What is he going to do, man?
Hey, he had 11 off the bench last game, so I mean.
Oh, yeah, 11, man. Go crazy, Jabari. Woo, 11.
Bench production is everything.
Hey, 6 man. That's all I got to say. Hey, we've been slacking on our Patrick Williams references, man. Got to bring up Patrick Williams. Appreciate it.
They really ended the Celtics streak. When you think the Celtics were on 7 games in a row, they ran into the paw.
That's all I'm going to say. But the Celtics, like you said, the duo of Tatum and Brown, they've been showing that they can keep going and keep moving forward. They just don't have that bench help. So getting players to come off the bench like that. Not Jabari. I'm not correcting that man. That man trash.
Lucas Cornett from a former Bull. He helps out on the bench too. 8 a game.
Yeah.
He averages 8 a game.
Lucky 8 a game. He'd be falling asleep on the bench sometimes. But this Knicks team could be dangerous though.
They can.
And they've shown that. And we talked about, 6 man blitz. Derrick Rose being that 6 man is definitely will help them down the stretch. And I think Derrick Rose is one of the best 6 mans in the whole NBA.
Yeah.
And
now, if you think about it, Lau, if you look at it, if the Nets don't go, like I saw Stephen A. Smith brought up this point, if the Nets don't go to the finals and the Knicks go further in the playoffs, go like maybe the second round, even if they make the playoffs, the Knicks will have a better season than the Nets. When you think about it.
Nah.
Because the Nets are finals or bust. And
Nets winning it all, man.
Sixers, man.
Nets win it all.
Healthy Sixers. George Hill had 11 tonight.
Suns versus Nets finals. We'll talk about it later in weekend preview, but I tweeted it. It's coming true.
You know the Laker fans are going to be all over you, man.
Yeah, our 7 Laker fans I watch. All right, weekend preview. Start off with Celtics versus the Nets. Friday night. Who you got in this one?
I like the Celtics, but the Nets going to come out with a little BCB lineup. Whoever is going to play in for the Nets, I don't know who's going to be available. Kyrie's doing his thing. Durant hurt again. Harden, he on the bench, probably eating. Who knows who's going to be on the team? They got Blake Griffin starting right now. So I mean,
what's wrong with Blake Griffin?
You're gonna get you 10 a game, maybe.
You wanna talk about Blake Griffin, talk bad on Blake Griffin, but you want to talk good about Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker was never supposed to be Blake Griffin.
Yes, he was. He was picked 2nd overall.
I don't know. Jabari Parker.
He was like the Gatorade Player of the Year coming out of high school.
I'm just rooting for the kid. He's from Chicago. Just rooting for him.
I was rooting for him too, and then he was a bust.
He came to the Bulls and did nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He got paid. His agent of the year. Watch, Jabari. He's gonna be a candidate for a couch potato of the year. He can average 12 all he wants. I'm putting him as just.
No. Look. Now we're at where he's for the award couch potato of the year, right? We're saying this now. But give them the next 5 games, they're going to be dropping 20 points or something crazy. They always produce after we nominate them for this award.
Hey, I hope he does. But because the Nets, like you just said, they don't got nobody in the lineup. Look, James Harden's probably still at the clubs in Miami. KD, who knows about KD? He's always hurt. Kyrie is taking more sick days than.
They got the other KD in the lineup, though. What are the cat dog, the dog?
Oh, yeah.
See the real KD right now.
I got the Celtics, though. They're really hot right now. The Nets, you don't know who the hell is playing. But if Harden has a historic – obviously, if he has a historic night, they're going to win. But I feel like James Harden's going to have a big night, but I think they still come up short. Hey, Kemba Walker, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Jabari Parker with 11 points. Lucas Cornett with the 8-point production. That's always going to come in clutch. But, hey, like, really, like, who's going to be – like, I think Harden is the most important player on that team. To be honest.
Because he plays the most.
If he's in the game, they have a shot to win. If it's just Durant, they don't really have a shot to win. If it's just Kyrie, you know what I mean? If Harden's in there, they can beat teams consistently.
Kyrie, give me your ring. All right, so on Saturday night, your 76ers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Jabari Parker's old team. Who you got in this one?
The Sixers have been on a 2-game losing streak. Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, they can come back. George Hill is in the lineup finally. I think that's a big piece for us now. But I got the Sixers in this, man. They can play defense. They can shoot. They got all the tools they need to win. And Ben Simmons on Giannis. Ooh. Hey, defensive player of the year is Ben Simmons. Or Thibault. You know, Thibault's a great defensive player. So,
I thought you just said Embiid's going to win defensive player of the year.
That's the thing. There's so many people that can win on the Sixers, bro.
Every Sixer is nominated for the defensive player of the year?
Yeah, if I'm naming the awards, yeah. It's like that.
Oh, you aren't naming the awards. All right.
I got the Sixers in this.
In this one, I hate the Bucks. I can't stand the Bucks. And that's just not because I'm a Bulls fan. The way they play just pisses me off. Giannis will hit the ugliest crossover, dribble tween, and drive and just make the absolutely contested layup I've ever seen in my life. Every time. And then kick it out to George Hill, open in the corner, and just smack a three. And I just hate the Milwaukee Bucks.
Hey, Drew Holiday's been playing good lately, though, and he's a good defender.
Overpaid, though. The whole Milwaukee Bucks team is overpaid, but Giannis.
Chris Middleton, too, yeah.
Hey, imagine Giannis with a jump shot.
Hey, Ben Simmons able to shoot past the post.
Why you always got to bring it back to the Sixers, bro?
Hey, man.
Nah, I'm just kidding. The Sixers playing in the game, but I hate the fucking Bucks. So let's go Sixers.
Yeah, me too, man. I think the Heat have the better chance to go further than the Bucks. Like, a lot of people say Bucks, Sixers, Nets. Those are the three teams, but no. Yeah, the Bucks don't make it far to the playoffs.
All right. My finals prediction, I got dragged for it on Twitter. Phoenix Suns versus the Brooklyn Nets.
You say penis?
Not Phoenix. The Phoenix Suns versus the Brooklyn Nets on Sunday night. Who you got in this one?
Ooh. Like, again, I don't know who's going to be available for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Suns, they've been playing really well against good teams. They beat the Sixers. They beat the Bucks. The Bucks game went into overtime. But Chris Paul, man, he just adds this extra to the team. You know, we saw the Thunder. Play good. Saw the Thunder play good last year, and I look at them now without Chris Paul. They're not going to make.
They got 7 first-round picks though.
hey, whatever. But the Suns, they're like, Chris Paul just brings a sense of leadership that they need. And he's even dropping 20 every game, you know, doing his thing. And Devin Booker looks a lot more confident. I like the Suns team, but they'll get clapped by the Lakers, you know, in the playoffs. So it don't matter.
So you're taking the Suns?
Yeah.
I like what you're thinking, man. I like what you're thinking, man. Just wait till we get Chris Paul on a podcast in 3 years, right? Put it down on paper, right?
Or Cliff Paul.
I forgot about that, man. Cliff Paul. Yeah, he's still on every State Farm commercial. But hey, Chris Paul, man, like, it's so inspirational, man.
He's a dude.
Nah, but the way he just revamped this Phoenix offense, because last year it was just Devin Booker and everybody get the fuck out the way. Now it's a whole different. They're running transition. They're doing sets, pick and roll. Devin Booker. I like this Suns team. And this Nets team, too inconsistent. I never know who's playing. You know, we just talked about them earlier.
Given Joe Harris, he has not missed a game yet. So you know he's going to be in there. He's going to give you 20, maybe 20. Shammy gave you 30.
I don't care if Joe Harris is playing. I really don't care.
He's consistent.
I could care less. I don't care. I could care less if Joe Harris is playing in lineup. I'm still not going to watch the game. But I got the Suns, just like you. All right, what's your closing remark?
Now, you talk down on the Wizards. Now, they won 6 in a row. Beal and Westbrook, can they make the play-in or playoffs, in your opinion?
I don't think they can win the playoff or play-in.
It's tough because those are the 7th, 8th seed, and it could be the Pacers. The Pacers can end there. Pacers are a talented team. I mean, the Hornets are the 8th seed right now. So, I mean.
They're getting LaMelo back, though.
Sure.
The House of LaMelo Ball on Instagram. House of Highlights. House of LaMelo Ball.
That's your boy.
Closing remark. Anthony Davis is back for the Lakers. They're going to finish as a 3 seed. Mother closing remark. Tyler Cochran, Ball State. Yes, sir.
Hey, we love the action on the 6-man blitz.
Coming soon. What's your song of the week?
No Love in My Heart, Little Migo, man. It's a nice song, you know. Put it on. I'll put you on. Just listen. Just to watch the whole episode, you come to Song of the Week and you'll hear it. You know, I'll put you on.
My song of the week would be On My Own by T. Grizzly.
Nice. Oh, and another one is Hard Times, Paramore. It's on the white playlist.
It's on a white playlist.
Hard Times gonna make you.
Oh, you got a different color playlist, huh? What do you mean by that?
There's some How to Save a Life by Frey, man. You know, just.
All right, man. This ain't your playlist time, man. It says song of the week, not playlist of the week, all right?
This is what people watch 6-man blitz for. You know, Song of the Week. That's what they.
Nobody listening to this point, man. Everybody turned this shit off. They heard the closing remarks. Say, man, get out of here. All right, but that's all we got for you guys, as you just heard. But stay tuned for content coming soon from 6-man blitz. Giveaway coming soon at 100 subscribers. Trying to get there. It's gonna be a nice giveaway.
It might be a minute though. We've been at 93 for a minute, you know, but
we have been, but you know, Joe.
We're at 94. Somebody unsubscribed. I'll find you. I'm gonna kill you.
You know, Joe got us 2 subscribers. Tough got us 1 subscriber. So appreciate y'all. But we're almost there. Trying to get to 100.
No. Prentiss was one of our subscribers, so technically he brought us one.
And he'll bring us some more. Appreciate you, Prentiss. But giveaway comes soon. Make sure to keep following us on social media. 6-man blitz at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We'll get better at those. We've been slacking. We will get better. Download all our episodes. Subscribe to us. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, wherever you.
XX videos.
Wherever you want to watch 6-man blitz. 4hub.com. All right. See you guys next week.